Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Chiquis, and you've reached the voicemail box for Dear Chiquis. I'm here to give you advice on anything and everything you need help with. Maybe you're going through a breakup. Maybe you're having issues with your family. Or maybe you need help figuring out how to balance your checkbook or how to start a business. Whatever the case is, I want to hear from you. Remember, these are my thoughts and opinions, and if you're suffering from an issue or hardship, you should seek help from a qualified professional. All right, now go ahead and leave your question at the sound of the beep.
Hi, Chiquis. My name is Amanda. I want to say I love this podcast. I went back to listen to all episodes, and I am honestly obsessed. Anywho, my question is, in one of your episodes, you mentioned you recently bought your own home. Congrats. I want to know where I should start. I don't know if I should maybe go see a realtor, if I should go to the bank and maybe see about a loan, how much I qualify. My credit is perfect. That's not an issue. But when it comes to buying a home, I have nowhere to start. If you can please answer my question and let me know how you started this whole process, I would really appreciate it. Love you. Bye.
Amanda, thank you so much for being a Chiquis and Chill fan. We are so excited to have you. Thank you for the feedback. It means a lot. In regards to your question, okay, so the first thing, the fact that you have good credit, girl, you're in. So many people do not understand the fact that having good credit is even better than having millions of dollars in your bank account, because it doesn't matter if you have millions of dollars. If your credit isn't on point, your FICO score isn't high, the bank, no one's going to trust you with a home. They're kind of like, oh, this person isn't responsible. That's what our credit score is, you guys. That's a whole other episode, but that is awesome. Now, the first step would be finding a good realtor in your area. And then they can help you find a broker. And if you need a loan, and they have different banks, or a broker can help you get a loan from a bank. So first step is finding a realtor, letting them know what you're looking for, your budget. They'll help you. Depending on how much money you make, they'll tell you, okay, you can buy a house in this range, so on and so forth. So Amanda, I think that's awesome that you want to purchase your own home. That's great. And yeah, I'm wishing you the best. So hopefully my advice helped. So find yourself a realtor, okay? And they will guide you. And good job on having good credit. That is so sexy, girl. Okay, looks like Alejandra is up next. I wonder what her question is. Let's hear it.
Hello, Chiquis. First of all, girl, it was nice seeing you at the Spoil Latina Summit last year. Hopefully you come back to Houston very soon. We want to get crunk. Anyway, so I had a best friend for so many years. We fell apart after I got married and started having kids. We kind of no longer shared, the same things, and we fell apart and we never had like a closure. Recently, I saw that her uncle had passed away, and the way it happened, it was very tragic. So I prayed about it and I reached out to her. And whenever I saw the message, she read it and she blocked me. And it made me wonder, like, what did I do wrong? I just started a life and that needed to happen. But I also find out that she's lesbian and I never knew that. So now it makes me wonder, like, was she in love with me? Or what is it that I did? And, my question is, like, how do you just get your own closure, since I can't really get it from her, Well, thank you so much for listening.
Alejandra, saluditos all the way to H-Town. I love it over there. Such a good time. Anywho, I completely understand what you're talking about. Ale, it kind of happened to me. So I get it. Sometimes it's better not to know the answer. Sometimes it's just better to say, well, this person was meant to be in my life during this time of my life. And now moving forward, maybe she's not. And perhaps she was in love with you. And I'm sure you're an amazing person. So I don't blame her. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think maybe she also feels like she's in a different season of her life as well. And I don't think it's embarrassment, but maybe she kind of wants to get away from her old life, perhaps. I don't know. We're never going to know exactly what it is. But I think as long as I was a good friend, I didn't do anything wrong. And if she blocked you, then she's certainly not ready to have that conversation with you, and that's okay too. You kind of have to just respect that. And I think you did really well with sending her a message and saying, hey, I hope everything's okay, like checking in on her. I think that shows a lot about who you are. So just respect the fact that she right now doesn't feel like talking. And you just have to be at peace with who you are and the friend that you were to her. And you know that you didn't do anything wrong and you just wanted to start your life. And that's okay. I mean, just wish her the best. And maybe always in your heart, know, okay, if she ever wants to come and talk to me, then the doors to my heart, the doors to my home will always be open. But I think you're good. I think it's more on like what she's feeling and what she's going through. So don't take it personally. Okay? I hope that helped. Te mando un abrazo y muchos besos. Okay, now let's hear from Sabrina.
Hi, Chiquis. I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you for all that you do. You are super inspiring, and I love you. We have a very big fan here. But I just wanted advice because I'm torn in between two things. I would really like to become an actor. It's always been my dream since I was a little girl. I remember like being a little girl, and I wrote like at school, they asked like what you wanted as a career, and I wrote an actress. And I would at least like to die knowing that I at least tried to become an actor. But my father says I'm very inconsistent, and I agree. I'm very uncommitted. Like I like to back out on things, and I can be very flaky, and that is one quality I hate about myself. So I've been thinking about the Marines as well, because I feel like I can be taught skills for life, especially like my inconsistency. So yeah, I'm really torn. Like I don't know if I should get started on trying to become an actress or if I should take the step into going into the Marines so that I can really grow myself. And I think that going into the Marines would help. Thank you.
Sabrina, you sound very mature. I wish I knew how old you were. But the fact that you are vulnerable enough to say that out loud, the things that you don't like about yourself or that you want to work on, that's awesome, Mama. That's powerful. And that's good that you were aware of it and that you accept it, because that's the only way that you're going to actually make a change. Now, I think going into the Marines is very honorable and you are servicing us all. So the fact that you're just thinking about that, thank you. Definitely in anything that you want to do, it doesn't matter what it is. I can't say it enough. Discipline and routine are huge. And when it comes to acting, it's even more so because you need to be focused. You need to learn your lines. Like, it's a hard job, but I think absolutely, you're absolutely right. You need to try it for sure. Take the risk. And I'm always that person that says, I'd rather try it and fail at it than to live my life and know that I never did it because I was afraid, because I didn't believe in myself, so on and so forth. Now, going back to the Marines, they will definitely teach you discipline, like big time. So if you feel that right now, you sound young to me, I don't know, but if you have that time and you are considering going into the Marines, I wouldn't say not to do it. I think it would be a good thing, especially the Marines. They teach you, like I said, routine, discipline. You have to wake up early. Like, that's huge. And then maybe you can still take classes even on YouTube. And I'm telling you, YouTube, we could do everything on YouTube, even on TikTok. So while you're at the Marines, you can still learn certain traits and certain things in regards to acting. But I think they're both great and I support you. Either way you go, just do it and just try it. Okay, Sabrina? Thank you for your question. Sending you a big, big hug. All right. Looks like our final question comes from Claudia.
Hi, Chiquis. I am a huge fan of yours. I recently became a fan of your mama's and then subsequently became a fan of yours. I want to thank you first and foremost for sharing your light with the world and all your goodness. You have inspired me in so many ways. You inspired me to start going to therapy. And in a recent session with my therapist, she pointed out to me that worrying is not caring about people. Worrying is my anxiety. So I was wondering what kind of advice you can give me for caring for people without worrying about them. Thank you so much again for your time. And I just wanted to also let you know that saying, never meet your heroes because they will disappoint you. You are the complete opposite of that. I had the privilege of meeting you at a meet and greet at your concert in LA recently. My sister surprised me with that. And you are everything and more. Thank you so much.
Oh, Claudia, you're going to make me cry. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Welcome to the family. I know you just said that you recently became a fan of my mom's and of mine, and thank you so much. Thank you for going to my concert. Tell your friend I said thank you for taking you. That means a lot. Oh my God, you made my heart feel all fuzzy and warm inside. So in regards to your question, I have been a worry bug since forever. And I've learned, I think in the past few years, not to worry like your therapist said. Worrying is worrying about something that hasn't even happened. That's what causes anxiety, you know? So I totally get you. I'm the one that worries about my sisters and all my siblings and their kids. And what if like they're not watching them? It's all these thoughts that we create in our mind that haven't even happened, that don't even exist. So I think what has helped me is leaving them in God's hands. Like I'm like, God, please take care of my siblings, take care of their children, their homes. While they're driving, Lord, take care of them. Like I leave them in your hands, like literally saying it out loud and envisioning like I'm putting the people that I'm worrying about in your hands. And it just takes this weight off your shoulders and you feel like, like there's nothing we can do about it. It's just trusting life and trusting destiny and the universe. And of course, God, as simple as that. Like, honestly, that's what has helped me. And even at night when I'm worrying about like one of my brothers, he's out and he's drinking. And I'm like, I always tell him don't drink and drive and he won't. But I'm like, what if he gets like crazy? And all I got to do is send a text. Hey, don't drink and drive. I love you. Be careful. That's it. And I'm like, God, he's in your hands. And it helps me so much just saying that. So Claudia, I hope that helps. And honestly, worry brings so much sickness to our mind, to our soul. So I know it's a lot easier said than done, but you just got to shake it off. Literally just shake that shit off. No, we got this. Okay. So thank you. Thank you guys. Muchísimas gracias, Amanda, Alejandra, Sabrina, and Claudia. I love hearing each and every one of your voices, and I love helping you sort through your issues. I really do feel like I'm your big sister or best friend. So thank you guys. Now you can leave a voice note detailing your issue at speakpipe.com/Chiquis and Chill podcast. Hasta la próxima. Besitos a todos. This is a production of iHeartRadio and the My Cultura Podcast Network. Follow us on Instagram at My Cultura Podcast and follow me, Chiquis, that's CHIQUIS. For more podcasts from iHeart, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, and check us out on YouTube.